Holy alt tab. Oh man, that lag. No. Alright, there's 2/3 of a St. Clair team. That's fair. Put that away. G'day, Indiana Justin. Hello, Eric. I'm evolving. Do you hear me say Eric? Starting to blend it all together, Eric. Not a good sign. That's a goal. You went too early. Oh, never mind. Man, Crisis is a game I've not thought about in years. Seeing this guy on the other team is bringing back memes. That was a game I bought because it was hell on sale on GameStop one day, and I just wanted a game to play because I'd already played through like my entire rest of my catalog as a kid. And I was like, oh, you know, it's not bad. Not really a masterpiece, not really a memorable game, but it was still like, oh, nice. Can't wait for the evolution. It's only natural, you know? That was meant to be a little bit weirder. Also, I realized this whole time my monitor had G-Sync off, and I kind of wonder if that was making my game smooth, because right now it is slightly not smooth. What would I say? No notification needed, I just sensed you're alive. I mean, that works like that sometimes. I had a dude come into my stream, so typically it takes about 10 seconds to send out like a YouTube noti, and then on Twitch it takes about a minute sometimes to send out a going live. There was some kid, I remember I went live and a chat message came in within like literally like 4 seconds, and I was like, whoa. And he's like, yeah, I clicked on your, I went to your channel because I was like, you normally stream around this time, and what do you know, there you are. I was like, that's kind of wild, god damn it. I had time to adjust on that. I was trying to spike that a bit more because I was like, damn, it's right at me. What a puss, dude. How dare you take to the side? Get dunked down the middle like a man. Nice pass. I was waiting for that exact touch. Twitch 7 takes 2 minutes longer. They do take a lot longer, typically, to get in. That is something certifiable I can attest to. Ooh. That's kind of wild. Hey, Corbin. Ooh. Only so much boost I have. Oh. Can I add you, please? Nope. I do not play with anybody, and I do not add anybody I do not know. Ooh. Luke, please hit it to the corner. That actually works even better. Well, that's incredibly sad. I didn't realize he went so. Okay, have a good day. Hey, if you keep going into streams just to ask if you can get added by the streamer, you're gonna be wasting a lot of time in a lot of streams. I would suggest just asking someone in your own rank. Just as a piece of advice. It's a lot easier to do that. That had to be a ghost touch. There's literally no way that that was not a ghost touch. Yep. That's kind of stupid. I hate that. I felt like I was like perfectly in line with that. Just got that touch. Could be an open goal. I'm gonna get that. What's the rank? This is, I don't know what my threes is right now, but typically GC3, GC2-ish. We're solo queuing, so it's very hard to tell what rank we're in right now. These games are all over the place. What about GC67? Skloss, die. Perish, even. Oh, I didn't think he'd go for that. I knew he was out of boost, so I was like, you're probably just gonna let it go. Either way. Okay, we'll get over here, and then he'll get a soft touch. Oh, want to see how I double that. I'm gonna try to grab some pads. We're gonna lob that lightly just because I want to be able to get close enough for 50, because then my teammates can double commit. Oh my god, that was scary. Let's just assume I need to go back. Let's just assume Nitrix double taps that. Yep. Let's assume I can pitch this. And let's assume I have time to get this down and flick it around him. Aw, that was actually kind of crazy if I narrated all that. You can let it go. We can let it go. Nice, Fook. Sorry for stealing your boost. You're fine. I'm just gonna stay with that. Nice, we'll take that. All right, he's gonna take my boost. That's fine, because Fluke should have at least the angle on that. Ooh, okay. Problem is if he gets over him, okay, with us, I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do on that. I'm flicking that high just to buy time. We need to recollect boost. Fluke needs to win that downfield. I'm gonna let Rage go for that. That's a tough one. Oh no, Nitrix got the dribble. Oh no, he's got the lead block. Okay, good. Pinch? Oh man, I just misangled that stealing pinch. I should not have rotated that way. Ball chasing because I can. You bumped me so hard that I glitched through that read. That's crazy. Look at the timing on that. You can get that Rage. Really risky that I went for that for no reason, by the way. Okay, played the hard 50 on that. Played the hard 50 on that, nice. That's my boost. I don't think I have that, so I'm not gonna go. He's gonna go for the corner, I think? Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm gonna play that read and then hope for the best. Good fake by Fluke. That's right into Rage. Oh, he got bumped. I can double that. Oh, good recovery by Riyadh, or whoever the frick hit that. Only one of you, only one of you. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, Leo, too tired? I'm sorry about that. I mean, you probably have a day off tomorrow, though. Veterans Day and whatnot. The demo? Surely? Ah! Not close. Close one. They rushed that shot really hard. Oh my lord, what a pinch. That guy's bumping me into a better recovery. Hell yeah. Rage, go. Rage, 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 rage. Wow, these guys, we are getting really lucky that they are not hitting it accurately. Catch the ball. Nice. Ah, I should hit that cross more. That's okay. Oh, no! I didn't see him, and it was because I was looking to the left and right of the ball. I didn't know he was directly on line for that. Sad. Okay, I was like, I don't know where he's coming from, but I mean, he doesn't have a good angle because I can't see him on my screen yet. That's fine. Okay. I was jumping just in case, but I'm like, he should have it, but I don't want to full go because if we double commit, that's going to be bad. Speaking of double commit. Ooh, they got away with that. No! No! Fluke, don't get flicked, please. Thank you. That's a weird one. I'm just chasing a chase, to be honest. That was not the best decision. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna fake that underneath. Ooh, I got 2 to bite. A little too direct of a touch. Nitrix, you're dead though. All right, cool. Surely? No? Rage, it's all yours? Ooh, oh, okay. That's fine. Boost. I'm gonna let Rage rotate in on that. Reset. Oh, they don't want it. They don't want to get clipped, chat. Oh, whoa. I was trying a little too hard to get the light touch. Oh no, he recovered fast and I thought he had. Oh no, and he saw my boost. Luckily Fluke has the dribble. Rage. Oh, Nitrix, you pre-jumped that pinch, you're insane. He's insane. He's a madman. Can I hit the shout out, Elta? Why is it so important that I say, hey, shout out to this one guy, and then move on with my day? Does that mean too much? Do you even create content? I'm gonna let this go. And the fake always works, I'm telling you, Chad. I'm telling you. If you go up and make them think you're touching it, they will always freak out when you don't. Like legitimately. Like legitimately, when you go up and you're about to get a skim, the defender, since I know he's not there, he's waiting for me to touch it. So I called it out. It makes my day. Well, shout out to L Team Cool. LT Eam Cool. Where are you going? The Eam Cool. That was a fun first game on though, I'm not gonna lie. Teammates are pretty solid. I'm here, you're now guaranteed to win. And then we did. Thank you, Aeneas. Good day, Rad. Kyle, thank you for the $4.99. Welcome in. Nice. It's gonna be that kind of day. How so? How are you doing, Matt L? Oh. We'll get back. Oh, I'm pronouncing this guy's name as EJ because that's the woman who does K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm too KPDH coded, chat. Nice. Work slowing down only 2 towers 1 week, so mostly have a paycheck for 1. That's irritating. I hate it when work has to like go up and down. I mean, I guess it kind of gives you a little bit of a break, but that's kind of how sales is sometimes. Some weeks it's like a little bit chiller and, you know, work's coming in, but it's not that consistent. And then other weeks it's just like, I feel like I wake up and immediately have emails, and literally until like 7 p.m. my time, I'm still getting emails and working on stuff. Noise. All right, just trying to keep that one going around the edge, and it worked. All right, cool. You're better than Cozy P any day of the week? I don't know about that, buddy. Cozy P's pretty sick. Hi, Sweezy. Haven't been on stream lately. How you doing? We're playing a lot more 2s, and we're getting actually pretty good at 2s, so it's been fun. We're back to GC3, hopefully threatening SSL or 1800 and SSL eventually again. That would actually make my whole day if I could get SSL and 2s. That's like a proof to myself. Like, yeah, I always knew I could get there, but like I've never actually tried, you know. Passing me out within striking distance, I was just like, I don't really care enough to get this. I'm kind of like burnt out. It was a good pass. I just was surprised how good of a roll that was. My bad, teammate. Humble, handsome, and better than Cozy P. What a guy. That's really cocky for no reason. No. Saying bad words? Matt, why would you ever say bad words? No need for that. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised he recovered. I was taking my time on the approach. You inspired me to be pro in Rocket. I want to be as good as you someday. You have great skill, and I hope I have potential to be like that too. I'm definitely not a pro level, but I'm glad that I inspire you to play the game more. I always feel like the best compliment as a creator is people saying, I want to play this game because I'm watching it, because of watching you play. Because chat, your value as a human is only as good as the share market, or the shareholder value, you know? Okay, take that. Energy repeat, that'd be kind of crazy. I think Shopify has a pretty good chance as well. That team's pretty sick. Wait. I didn't expect him to turn, my bad. I was trying to hit it back because I thought he was going back. I'm not gonna lie, I was not challenging because he like bumped him like two times, so I was like, oh, okay, he's gonna get bumped, right? Oh no, he bumped him once, never mind. I thought he was actually gonna like bump him, and I was like, oh, okay, we're cool. I think he just couldn't catch up. That's bad play by me. Sad. What's that count? SSG? Yeah, Chronic. They just revealed Chronic, Diaz, and Reveal. That is a pretty solid roster, I'm not gonna lie. Man. What a terrible bounce, Holy. Oh! Wow! Look at the clutch boop! The boop! What a pass, teammate. Boop. That's pretty sick. What server do you play on? I play on Antarctica. I live on the southern tip of Argentina. It's mostly just penguins. I'm kidding. It's entirely penguins. That's really crazy that you lost that. Oh my god. The problem is the musty setup like that, unless you catch it perfectly, it is 100% telegraph where you're going. So that's why I was just waiting. And as soon as he touches it, I'm like, I'm gonna beat this guy because his teammate is waiting for it. Deadass, if I'm his teammate, I am not following that. I'm literally just gonna be like, I'm just gonna rotate back because you're eventually gonna hit this and it's not gonna go anywhere. Do you play on EU servers? No, I play on North American servers. And if you're asking because you need someone to play with, I would suggest you should probably play with people on your own servers. It's always kind of fascinating to me. Do people do this in other esports or games? Do people like watch COD streamers and ask, can I play with you? I've never actually known. Not entirely penguin, like 99% and then me. Oh, Josh, okay, good to know. Another Antarctic server queuer. Hi, Steven. Energy looks so balanced lately. I mean, energy's just good in general. They're just well made. It really shows how good energy is when you look at the three and players are like, yeah, Atomic is technically the worst player there. And I'm like, Atomic being the worst player on that team just shows how good Daniel and Beast Mode are in terms of how they look. Atomic is one of the greatest NA players of all time, period. So the fact that we're acting like, oh, I mean, if only they had, like, no, not, well, I don't think anyone's actually being like, if only Atomic wasn't on the team. But there's a lot of players who are like, yeah, I mean, it's mostly the Dan and BMO show. I'm like, I legitimately don't think you could put any other player as the third on that team and have them be as good as they are. If they win, they get to say they played against you. If they win, they get to brag. For 1v1s? Penguins have good comms. Yeah. Maybe FK? I don't know, man. FK, the problem with FK, I think, is that you have to build an offense around feeding him the ball a lot. In my opinion, that's the reason why Genji... I actually talked about this with Noli, and he kind of agreed with this, where he says, I think the reason Genji with FK didn't work is because Jack is a type of player, you need to feed them the ball. FK is a type of player, you need to feed them the ball. But when you have them both on the same team, I think it kind of forces one or both of them to kind of sacrifice how they want to play to try to come up with like a new ideal strategy for the team, and I don't think that works because it creates this kind of awkwardness. I feel like when you watch NRG play, you are watching them effortlessly use all of their strengths without ever having to like compromise on how they like to move or how they like to play. It feels really expressive, which is why they just rotate basically in a circle. Yeah, do I even play twos? I think bro, look, I'm not even joking. I might actually be approaching more twos games this season than threes. What about old KC? Bro, I'm so KC Pioneers coded right now that I was just like, what are you talking about, old KC Pioneers? I'm like, who cares about them? They were 3 offensive players. I mean, they're like a bunch of like, oh. I think, again, like, you can make stuff work with the right type of plan, but every time I was watching Genji, I was just not really convinced at all that they were moving in a way that I felt was conducive and worked. KC, I think, specifically goes out of their way to play hard into 50s on pretty much everything. Like, KC is like the definition of a team that I think has a style that I don't think you can really replicate. I don't think people can be like, let's play like KC, because like KC's playstyle is predicated on the fact that Vatira and Drawley are filthy on the ball. Not to say that Atto isn't, but like it's wholly based on the idea that like, hey, KC, Drawley, Vatira, get flawless first touches and air dribble at them constantly until they make mistakes. And I don't know if you can really tell any, like most other teams do that, even at the pro level. Like, yeah, everyone's good at air dribbling and whatnot, but there's levels to it. Have you ever seen Drawley mess up a reset and not put it top shelf? Like, you know? I'm not saying you can never make it work, but I just feel like with FK, that's at least the thing I notice. I think Ultimate was probably his best chance, because I feel like it was a team genuinely built around him. Old School FaZe had it, but they all simultaneously had the worst possible work ethic for the moment. Imagine if Sipical and Mist actually gave a shit, dude. Can you imagine how good that team would be? That is, in my opinion, that is the biggest what-if team of all time. Three offensive players? I mean, Nupo's an offensive player. I would say Roas is actually more of like an offensive player. You see how he plays ones? It's like really cagey. He will like absorb pressure. Oh. I don't mind that pass. I just kind of wish he made it a little bit more obvious. He like went up. I think honestly he mishit it. That's cool. That's a shame. But I keep saying for me to say hi. I don't know. I don't know, dude. They made San Diego file. Oh, just be able to prove incentives to split. That team existed. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that only worked because they specifically. And I know the backstory. My most viewed YouTube video is literally me breaking down and reacting to Rolled as a video. But how sad is it that Mist and Sip both needed bonus money on top of making 6 figures to actually play the game? And then even after they play the game and almost win a major, they still are like, I don't want to keep grinding. Yeah, I need to watch it. Yeah, literally look it up. It's like FaZe coach Rolled as fired reaction or whatever. I still think to this day it's my most viewed YouTube video, long form. Shaq, why are you jet black? That's pretty offensive, dude. He's asking why you're black. I don't know, because his parents are... I was gonna say Caribbean, but I actually can't remember off the top of my head. I was like, I remember you and Alice were talking about this. Close. Gotta be racist. Red comes in, try to ask a question, choose the worst phrasing. Chris, Caribbean? Okay, that's what I thought. Caribbean Canadian has a nice ring to it. Hey chat, fun fact, if you guys are listening on Twitch, I accidentally clicked one song and played it, and I realized it's not part of a playlist. So we have been listening to the same song by Cameron French for the past 30 minutes. I just realized this. Yeah, I just realized this because I'm like, wait, this song has been on for a bit. I like the song. I liked it today, but Spotify's really going overboard on this. Oh, you like the song? Well, that's all you're gonna be hearing, buddy. Ooh. Chad, I'm getting Heim's barbecue tomorrow. The best barbecue in DFW, in my opinion. Pretty sick. Psyched. Why would you drive forward? Oh, wow, I almost read that. You look like my teacher? I am. Did you do your homework? No! Okay, we're good. And a little by me. How'd you learn how to air dribble? By doing it. Do you like this song about 5 more times? No, it's restarting. No! Okay, we're good. We got it. We got it. We got it. Should we listen to some more new Louis Capaldi chat? That's too much of a downer, I would say. I did just discover a song today. It's pretty hard to make a stage note out of it. It's called Often by Lost Kings. Fun vibe. Thanks for this advice. No, okay, so I don't know. I just make fun of it because it's like, how do you learn how to air dribble? You do it. But anyway, if you take a touch and match the speed of the ball, then you can boost into it and accelerate it. A lot of people just try to push at the ball as fast as possible, but if you touch and then just slow down, and then once you meet it, then you boost into it. That's how all air dribbling works. And then over time, you work in other stuff, like working in like a delay flip. And you can extend plays out and push it further and whatnot. I would say a good thing like for like just general usage is practice, especially in lower ranks, if you're still learning. Take it all the way to backboard, pop it, and then just practice staying behind it. You don't actually have to like go anywhere with it. And then just keep catching it back and forth. You don't have to air roll. I'm just air rolling because I like it, but you can just be more casual. Like literally just jump. Oh, that roll was bad. Yeah, you can be more casual and just literally like pop it, like pop, and then just do this. And then just practice doing that over and over. That's super useful, I feel like, at lower ranks. I mean, what's your teacher teach? I used to teach. Maybe I just have a teacher look. I subbed because I look like your teacher? Hell yeah. Elite haircut? Yeah, I got it because I'm flying to a conference tomorrow. Civics is what he teaches? I don't teach. I never taught civics. You're doing it wrong? Well, Will, you came to me for advice, so I don't know. Maybe you could tell me you're doing it wrong, but I don't know, man. Hey, buddy, how do you ride a bike? So first off, you stand on the bike and make sure your pedals have your feet in. And then you sit on the seat, and then you're doing it wrong. What? that's how you do it. No, it's not. It isn't. No, you don't. I use my hands to pedal. No. Okay. Whatever you want. You probably get ground pinch part. That's true. That guy's never come back in. I've never seen a more fraud SSL than that guy. See, Taco, I think the thing that's elevating your game, that you're obviously losing these twos games in 1600 with all these random boosted accounts, probably because you're not ground pinching enough. You know, have you ever tried air dribbling it all the way from your backboard and then landing on it? That is what gets me to SSL. You fucking bot, dude. Like that's truly spoken like someone who sees high-level lobby players go for pinches off the ground and goes like, that's probably what SSL. Next time I'm impersonating an SSL on a chat, I'm gonna say that's the secret. I play that game and I'm learning tricks from watching you play. Good. You're meant to psycho? That's a good point. Also, we're waiting for, I invited a party invite, or I accepted a party invite, so I'm waiting for them to get out of their game. Who would you say was one of the best all-time RL teams? Well, that's kind of the hard part, is like, everything is like era locked, you know? Because people are like, I would say probably the Dignitas Gale Force team of season 4 and 5 are probably the greatest team of all time. Just because of how dominant they were across so many of their things. I don't know it for a fact, but I think they might hold the record for most series won in a row in RLCS history from a team. I don't 100% know that, but I was going through Wikipedia and I can't think of too many other streaks. I'm fairly certain across an entire season they won 12 series straight, and then across competitions even. Remember one clip of Zen doing that with K-Dop on his team? Doing what? I would say, personally, I thought, if not for COVID, I thought Season 9 G2 would have been pretty good. Granted, who knows how they would have fared against Europe, but they were kind of slapping people around. Toretto's had like a really funny tweet about it, I remember. Where he was basically just like, playing against G2 actively felt like I was being cyberbullied. Like, I've never been abused by a team like that before. BDS with Monkey Moon. Which time, dude? The exotic and Drawley one was actually kind of like whatever most of the season. Not whatever, but like they were not hyper impressive. I think that's what makes Monkey Moon so interesting, is that this Vitality, that Vitality team recently was like not as good of a showing from them. And it's like the one time he didn't elevate within the Worlds. Danger, rank 3s or what? Well, I'm waiting for whoever to queue. Ranked 3s, question mark? Bro really has a party of 3 and asks if we wanted 2 3s. Come on, brother. No shot. Ranked, dude, I'm not playing casual, F that. What a joke. With extra, I can't remember that other player. Seiko. Seiko, Monkey Moon, and extra. I mean, one of the funniest moments I would say in Rocket League history, though, came from that team, where they dropped Mark by 8 and subbed in. Or I guess they dropped Mark by 8 and then put him as like a sub and left him in like contract jail. And then immediately that team hyper underperformed. They got knocked out like hella early next competition. And then Monkey Moon, Mark by 8 tweets out the Mike Wazowski like reaction meme of going like, where he's like staring at the camera. Bro, I was cracking up. It was so funny. You're literally playing with a casual player? Day 6-0? Who the heck is this? Do you like Torment or Gimmick? I loved old C9. I mean, Torment was such an impressive player considering like he wasn't necessarily like a mechanical player and definitely doesn't have a playstyle that I feel like works super cleanly within the current meta. But like the fact that he was still playing in the Modern Era with Calm and Beast Mode and they were still getting dubs is really impressive. He's just like, I think he's like definitely one of the more underrated players of all time for how relevant he was able to stay in the scene while having a playstyle that most people would be like, oh no, that doesn't work, it's too slow, whatever, blah, blah. My casual brethren, man. Hello, Jacqueline Portillo. Wait, Portillo? I love that restaurant. A chili dog, anyone? Do you not watch Tony's top 25 list? I really do not pay attention to Chalkcast stuff, to be honest. I saw Johnny put Vatira at like number 3 without a world championship win, and I kind of wrote him off. I'm like, yeah, major wins are impressive, but like to put him above multiple world winners is a multiple multi-world winners is kind of insane to me. And he's like, oh, well, that ranking's based off how good he could be in the future. Hey, fun fact, that's not how it works. If you're ranking the best NFL players of all time, you don't rank Josh Allen because maybe one day he could be better than he is right now. It's just like, more successful, then it's like, what? Like, if you're making a predictive list, sure, but you're making top 25 players of all time as of right now. So to say, like, well, what if they start winning Worlds? And it's like, well, then that's a completely different thing. The problem is, that's for a future list, not your current one. So yeah, I kind of tuned out. At a certain point, those guys, I feel like, every time I watch Chalkcast, I feel like one person's shtick is to be, like, biased in one way. T-Bates just throws in a bunch of like NA propaganda, and it's mostly like with a logic behind it, but it's kind of whatever. And then 2 other guys are like kind of like a more casual, safe list. So to me, I feel like it all washes out in the average, but for the most part, I'm like, I'm not really interested in this list because of that. Majors are the same as World Championships. It's the same format. Well, that's my argument, is that modern day, I would say modern day majors are about equivalent to old Worlds, in my opinion. I think psychologically it's different, knowing it's a world championship. So it's, in terms of like prestige and stuff, I'm sorry, Lenny, I didn't think you'd hit that right into me. In terms of prestige, it's modern world, open format world champions, open format majors, old format worlds, with them slightly tied. I would give slightly more credit to old worlds just because the pageantry and like stakes involved, I think that does influence someone. I think to just say, well, in terms of games played, in terms of relative difficulty, in terms of blah, blah, that'll make sense. But at the end of the day, like a major psychologically is like, yeah, this is important. We're fighting for Worlds versus Worlds. It's like, this is our whole season summed up. You know, it's like, I think it affects players differently. So therefore I will weight it a little bit heavier. Like, I will say there is an upper limit to that. Like, Turbo's the closest we get to, like, a Bill Russell. You know? Like, just someone who wins a bunch of trophies that everyone admires as a good player, but maybe, like, a product of their time. What the heck does that have in there? So, therefore, when you rank the best NBA players of all time, no one's fucking rating Bill Russell as a top 10 player, despite him destroying everyone in championships won. It's because people have to make a balance between, like, yeah, it's important that you win and get accolades, but at the same time, you got to balance out, like, actually how impactful this player is. And that's why, for me, I think K-Dop was, like, the best player on those old Dig rosters, while also winning a bunch. And then also almost winning 4. I mean, we forget that, like, if NRG doesn't win in Spain, that is K-Dop collecting another one. Like, he would be the 4-timer or whatever, you know? Like, that's the crazy thing about it. Like, in my mind, I'm like, I think Turbo definitely is incredibly impressive, but I always thought that K-Dop was the best player that you could have on that team. Also, has anyone else noticed that apparently Scrub Kill has been crashing out on his streams lately? Like, to a point where people are worried about his mental health. I'm like, Day 60, I said what up? All right. Can you top 10 them in your opinion? Wait, what? Hold on. Can you top 10 in your opinion that's never won the Bakuna? Well, that's the problem, is that it's very hard to do that because, to be honest, the only high-level player at an elite level that has never won a major trophy is First Killer. Like, legitimately, if you look through your head and think, what is the best player in terms of prestige? Honestly, in any continent that has never won a major or a Worlds, I feel like pretty much First Kill is the only player that comes to mind. That is the definitive #1. In terms of everyone else, I would really have to think about it. Because I'm like, I don't know. I guess you could go with, like, Mr. Sipical. We're also not counting RLCS Season X championships, because that doesn't count, in my opinion. He's not crashing out, he's tweaking, like, looks like on something. Well, that's kind of, well, yeah, you're right. But yeah, he looks not healthy. Energy with Garrett and Justin? In what way? He says hi back, Shaq. You said Turbo. I missed you meant Turbo from NRG. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, he was on NRG. I'm just talking Turbo generally. But yeah, that was the energy that beat K-Dop. Like, we forget that if Turbo won that to become the 4-time, but if K-Dop won that, he would have been the 4-time. Like, incredibly impressive. What's your favorite streamer? I'm gonna be deadass. I don't watch enough streamers to have a favorite streamer. I actually have like basically 0 streams in my daily diet, or even like weekly or anything. That's rough. I heard lightning jumped. I think I'm gonna go back to solo queue after this. I'm not really in the mood to play if we're gonna be, I don't know. Feels a little janky, past 2 games. No. But hey, if we're winning. No Faith Day 60, cool. How dare you. You should watch Zen streams. He streams? I'm not even gonna lie. I did not know that. I know he creates content. I almost got hired to do his English voiceover or commentary for Zen's YouTube channel. I was approached by their content manager. And be like, yo, you're a caster. Got an offer for you. But the rate was absolutely fucking horrid, and I said no. And they were like, oh. They're like, oh, it's not gonna be. It's always funny to see like what people think casters make, because the deal was like, yo, we want since Zen doesn't really stream or create in English, we want to hire like a commentator that can basically like commentate his 2s videos and 3s videos to make them a little bit more exciting and like dramatic or whatever. And I'm like, okay, yeah, what's up with that? And he's like, yeah, so you get paid per video you do. I'm like, all right, cool. And he's like, so what's your rate? And I'm like, well, how long would the video be? And he's like, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. And I'm like, okay, well, normally I charge like $50 to $100 for that, I would say. And he's like, what? No. I'm like, okay. And he's like, what are you offering? He's like, $15. I'm like, no. Like, buddy, you don't understand. Casting is not cheap. Like, you're coming to me because you're not, you know, you thought I'd be way cheaper than the RLCS guys. Thing is, I'm still making a career off of this. So maybe learn my rate, bucko. And the size of Zen's channel, it is actually insulting that he thought $15 would be enough. Like, invest in your content, dude. At the very least, give it a trial. Like, if you don't think that it's worth spending that, fine. But, you know, if I was making $100 a video on a weekly upload or something, hell yeah, dude. Like, let's run it. Thinks you cast for fun. Well, I don't think you just, I think people, the problem is when they think of labor, like when it comes to like casting, people think, oh, it's like any job. And what's like a decent pay? $15 an hour? If it's a half hour, that's $30 an hour. That's pretty good. And I'm not gonna say it's like a garbage rate. The thing is like casting is a specialized skill set. You ask any caster's rate at a tier 2 or tier 3 level, and it is like bare minimum $50 an hour, I would say. Like RLCS guys are making probably $150, $200 an hour. Like if you broke it down hourly. And so people don't know that, so they come in with these assumptions on, okay, well, if we wanna, there's no way that worked. Anyways, 30-minute videos, it's a big investment. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to cast for 30 minutes. It's mainly just the issue is one, you're solo casting, which is harder. But I'm like, listen, if you're gonna play for my time, that's how I do it. I usually charge $50 an hour, so I'm gonna be like, well, bare minimum, I mean, I'd have to make like $50 for per hour recording. I said probably like $100 would be what I would prefer. And while I can't know the metrics on Zen's videos, I do know what their view count is, and I'd have to think it's pretty freaking good on those returns. At least last time I checked, his views look pretty good. So I'm like, you're definitely not earning under $100 per video. And if you think this can truly grow your channel, why wouldn't you want to invest in it? Hey, Lucas. Oh. I saw Lightning going forward. I thought he was getting a bump. Does that have his content team his own? It was like a content manager for his channel. Because Zen is on Prodigy Agency, I think. I can't remember their talent agency in Europe. But yeah, it was one of those guys, I think. This is a while back, chat. So this is not like last season. Have we gotten a double boom? A what? Zen has 3K viewers, but he's not even a partner. Because he probably doesn't stream enough. You need to stream, I think it's like 6 times at least in a month. Either that or he just hasn't sent in the paperwork, to be honest. Because you have to apply to be partner. He might just not care. Loki kind of aura to... Loki kind of aura to stream on an unpartner account. Do you play Roblox? No, I play I pay taxes. I do not play Roblox. Hey, Josie. Is there another CRL 2v2 this week? Yep, on Wednesday. It is already too late to sign up if you haven't already. 2 goals ain't much, G? Man, I really despise who I'm playing with right now. Wow, I really thought he would play the shot, and then he just kind of like was like, nah, I'm gonna play reactive off your point blank shot. I think you pinch it like that. I actually didn't mean to leave the party on that. I'm gonna be dead ass, but I'm just gonna queue anyway. Yeah, I didn't mean to leave, but honestly, I was debating just solo queuing anyway. Sometimes I'm not vibing with the partying up because it just doesn't feel as natural. Someone just tweet something out that I'm not aware of on my Champ League Twitter. Oh, it's 2. I don't know why. I thought it was 3 still. Ooh, what a turn. Ooh, not such I wanted. Okay, that was kind of a stupid turn, but I was like, I think this guy's gonna take a little bit more time than he wants to. I'm just gonna assume I can take advantage of that. All right, just wanted to force out a weird save. Is this guy DCing? What is happening here? Nice banger. Pour my heart into team this shit. Hopefully this guy comes back. It'd be kind of cruel. This guy was playing pretty good defense there. Teammate. That's kind of hilarious. All right, well, that's what happens, teammate. When you miss the wide open net I give you, you give them a 1v1, and then I get cooked. Oof. Really good reset by him, though. Ooh, the fake kickoff. Look at him go. I don't know what that guy was doing. It's like, I think he forgot he was on his own. Why was he driving to the midfield? Experimental, I guess. Okay. Horrible double, but it worked. Wait, he stole that from me? Die. How did he steal this? He skimmed that. He skimmed that? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Your bot was so funny. I mean, there's nothing funny about fat shaming, Jack. Okay, I don't know if they have that perfectly read or read at all. Okay, Kahlua. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, that was the whole point of my reply, no? Damn, zero faith. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, we'll get out here. Oh, no, that's my fault. I just didn't think that guy would be stupid enough to go for that. Tease is so funny. That's crazy. I was just like, oh, if he goes for that angle, he can probably get it on target, but there's no way that's like gonna be in because we got a goalie. He's waiting for it, and I think he was also just as like, wait, what? Oh, whoops. Oh no. Ah, that was my bad. 4 with 50 angle, but still. I was debating if I needed a jump or not on that, because I figured he would jump over me, but can't tell. If we lose after we had a DC for like 2 minutes, I'm gonna be pretty sad. I think you might have to walk up here. What the frick was that? You bailed halfway through and you just didn't even, oof. Oof. That's crazy. I was like, well, you're going for it, so just full commit, and he just bailed immediately on that. I mean, I probably should have trusted him to not get that, as in like, oh, he's probably not gonna get there. Let me get back. I was just kind of blown away the confidence he took off and just immediately bailed. Like, if you might have been able to get a deflection if you just went straight up. Oh well, that's embarrassing. Why'd you go to the side? Because I had trusted him to not be a fuck up, and apparently that's always the wrong decision. Like, that's not a hard aerial. You literally hit the brake, you jump, you lean back, and boost straight up. So I'm like, okay, well, that should be pretty straightforward. Literally, the other team is all the way in their back half, so they're pretty far away. You'll be fine. And I don't know, he just gave up halfway through. Like, he had like 60, 70 boosts. That's more than enough. You don't need to air dribble that. You just need to touch it. So I was just like, all right, let me just get boost. It's fine. Whatever. I'm just being a whiny Wendy. I'm not gonna pass this. Just kidding. Well, that's why I don't do it. Anyway, that's the mistake I always make. No one plays for passes because in twos it's kind of bad to pass dead ass. I'm not gonna lie. It's like almost always a mistake to pass. Danger Daco. How you doing, Pandy? There's no way you missed. He was literally driving straight back. Sad. Playing like absolute balls. That's why I got off. Sad. Sorry to hear that. Not dead? Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, I'm bumping you all over the place. Yeah, trying to keep that a little bit closer, but still like toward target, I guess. I guess that kind of works. Okay. Headed to Indiana tomorrow to prep for basketball. Oh, yeah? Oh. Not only did he get a good reset on that, he actually got the perfect continuation. That's now 2 goals straight within my ranked games chat, in which a teammate has taken on a backwards air dribble and then not touched the ball. All right. Basketball broadcast on Wednesday. Damn, you got to get there whole day early. Okay. Producer life? Oh yeah. Do you get a per diem for travel? Gotta use that to eat out. Get the fattest Uber Eats meal you can think of. UHQ and Oceania servers, the kangaroos are good? Nah, I'm good. I don't. Kangaroos, just absolutely no shot. They're good solo keep teammates. Also, Pyro, I think you raided me. I can't tell because Twitch never notifies me ever when someone raids me. Oof. I knew he was going for the demo, so I'm like, I'm just gonna lob that one. Oh, how did he, what? I don't know how that went down. It kind of got like to the side of it, I thought. All my alerts are funky. Well, I use the Twitch alert box. That's something I try to transition to. The problem is for some reason it like just doesn't work for like 80% of noties. So it's just kind of like this janky thing where I'll only see a raid because I'll see a bunch of chat messages go ding 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 for like raids, and I'm like, oh, okay, good to know. Oh, I thought I bamboozled him on that. I'm just gonna get out. Oh. How was your stream though? Oof.
I'm gonna pause just for a second, chat.
I don't, since it's technically a student thing through university. I get paid the student worker rate, which is stupid, but it's a fantastic experience. Yes, but that is stupid. I always hate it when they have people doing jobs at the same level as a professional would do it, but they're paying you less because you're like, well, technically you're not as experienced. I'm like, but you're still doing like the full thing. Like you wouldn't hire some guy to do like to work at an internship and then give him like a full employed engineer's workload and duties, and then be like, well, you're less experienced, so we're paying you less. It's like, well, I'm still doing equally important nonsense. Like it's one thing if I'm like just doing censorship on a small gig and it's not really needed that much, or you're doing like captioning and like intern grovel stuff or whatever, but like, I don't know. Win your next game and I'll drop a 50. That's not even a bet. What? Gotta go. See you, Jack. Glad you guys are getting noticed. I saw what Garrett said about the CRL talent working hard. That was so cool to hear. Yeah, honestly, I'm pumped about that. That was that's exactly why we wanted to really push hard with Champ League, is because we knew players like having a place to discuss stuff, because general chat and CRL and all these different discords, there's always talk about CRL and whatnot, so we wanted to be able to harness that and be able to give people talking points and put out, you know, spicy quotes or something with graphics, score updates, you know. I just tweeted out statistics that I collected, like the official statistics, so it's just kind of fun to see teams get hype about it. So when Garrett was like, yeah, it actually makes me want to play more and gets me excited to play, knowing that we're like fighting for a power rank and like people have like these hard opinions on all this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, universities make good money off it. I'm being paid 20 times less than I should for this position. Exactly. Win next game and I'll donate $50. God, we gotta hope he means US dollars, chat. Well, that was off the rip. Me not giving any respect to Snap. That's a terrible challenge. That might be Snapalicious, actually. In which case, he is smurfing like crazy. Ooh, did you jump for that? That's brain damage right there. I'm sorry, but there's no shot you didn't think I was not going for that. Nice. Okay. 50 US dollars? 50 pennies? 50 Korean yen or whatever it's called? Mon? I don't know. I would love it if we challenged. Okay. That was hilarious. My bad. I was like, probably you can lob it over him slightly to the side. Nope, he perfectly read it. Is this a twos break? No, threes is absolute ass. Twos is actually a game I can actually get Qs in. And we're starting to actually get into the rank where people aren't terrible. 1600s is legitimately like entirely boosted players. It's actually insane. Like these players do not know how to fast aerial. I'm dead ass. Did you rotate up? I can see teammates for a bit. Ooh, we're getting worked. We're getting worked. These is genuinely unplayable. I mean, it's just like everybody's in a full party. It's super fun to also queue at like 1670, and it's like, okay, on the other team you're playing Eris and Percy, and I'm just like, why are you? Why? Like, why are you 1600? It's just this like weird cycle of like, I can never actually understand who I'm supposed to be playing in any of these lobbies. Yeah, well, anything above 1650 is like a whole college team playing threes and comms and pre-jumping me while I'm playing with two randos who are naturally playing a little passive and hard to read. So yeah, it's just this like really awkward situation of like the skill level is a little variable, but also just like the play style of NA3s nowadays is literally just like there is no, even if a pass is open, I will solo play it. And even if I don't have boost, I will hit it downfield. Even like 1800s will just throw the ball away, and it's very like off-putting because you're like, why are you playing like a diamond? And then you play like the equivalent rank in 2s and people are hitting like double resets and you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess the skill differential's here. I didn't think you'd crash that on the near post, but that's fair. That's a really rough bounce. Ooh. Sorry, FD. He definitely thought I was reading that. I was not even paying attention. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your night. All right. See you, Pyro. Thanks for the raid. Nice FD. Reset. Oh, good arrow by that guy, holy. I'm such a bot, dude. He was trailing me that whole way. Okay. That's so insanely lucky. Yeah. He jumped underneath it. I deflected into him. Damn. Bad play. Oof. Well, we lost that $50 bet. That's what happens when we fuck up early. I'm playing a little too spazzy on some of these. FD was like pretty patient in some regards. I just was a little lost down the stretch with that. I feel like even in like low 17s, a lot of players are not actually playing at pace, and so I'm like, I kind of like to keep pressure, but I think sometimes it confuses people. I think that's what I was doing with FD on that one. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, chat, we run it back. Get our dubs together. Almost got both them. Bro, that would actually be kind of crazy if I got a double demo. I posted that on Twitter, on YouTube the other day. That's like my most viewed video over the past like 2 months. Was me getting a demo simultaneously because I hit the back bumper of 2 cars at the same time. I've literally never seen that before. Not super clean, but it works. All right. planting moss and mangrove. Are you? Are you, Matt Al? Oh no. Control. Uh-huh. You went there second, but still were able to get underneath me on the flick? That's kind of crazy. That's insane. Oh, thank you for the save. You watch Storm. I don't. Who? Is that a YouTuber? I don't know. We are so disconnected, dude. Teammate chowing that on the sidewall as if he couldn't just fake chow that and let them hit it around. Highly unfort. Remember, chat, in twos, the backboard is a lie. It's not like threes. You don't immediately go on a backboard read. You got a 2-for-1 there. Jump. Not like that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I think he cleared it because he knew he was going to get demoed or chased down, and then right as I demo the guy, he hits it away. I think that was just really bad timing. Wow, that guy actually did not touch it at all. He literally just tapped it and then waited. That's funny. I know he probably went for something else there. Oof. I dodge these demos better. I'm acting like I can just sidestep him every time. That's just not accurate. I don't know why you go middle if not to be ready for exactly that situation, but that's fine. He was getting boosted. It's fine. I need to learn my lesson that passing is not a thing. Oh. I'm gonna leave that boost for him. Oh, never mind. Well, that's a little awkward. Oh, I knew he was gonna drop that, but I was like trying to see if I could get around it in time, and I could not. Where are you? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he would go for that. That was also a very stupid challenge by me. Oh, they missed. Yours? I don't think either team should deserve to win this. I think after the game, both teams should lose Omar. I think that's only fair. Too many bad misses, chat. I don't deserve it for that challenge. They don't deserve it for missing that goal. Nice. You lose MR, you lose MR, everybody loses MR. Exactly. Rank should just be a race to the bottom. When you win, you just lose less. That's it. Or when you lose, you lose more, to ensure that you are getting there to the bottom first. Oh my god, there we go, teammate. Got his reset double. Sheesh. Sheesh. Look at this man. Oh, you know I speak in chat. He's in the Crow Magic DK. Oh, wait, no, he's not. That's Ultra Heat. Speaking of Crow Magic, I gotta go back to that thing. I was hitting clips. Plus, it's good for the algo because everyone's like, what's that decal in the YouTube comments? That's not how they sound, but it's how they sound in my head. If piss in your MMR is cool, consider me Miles Davis. That is a niche reference that I don't think many people are gonna latch onto. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, chat, after all, that's what they say, right? Jazz. It's the piss kinks you don't feed into. Wait, what? Sick boost grab. It's for you. I know you know. All right, well, there you go. Okay, I trusted I could get that angle at least. You got that, Corgi? Next touch. I don't mind it. That's, wow, okay. Talk about a half rotation. That guy was just spinning around 360, 360, 360 in the corner. Ooh, I was about to say, I'm gonna try to give him a 50, he can't win, but he still had an out, chat. Big sad. Big sad. But you're overcomplicating that. I hate you. I hate everything about you. He said my fault. I was like, buddy, all you had to do is just play it down line. Oh, well, that works. Let's just assume he's gonna take that central. Okay. Good job, Korgs. Good job, Korgs. Korgs. I don't know. Are you gonna leave that? Good shadow, Corgi. Don't die. Don't die. Nice. I love when he doesn't die, chat. My buddy in college, he had a the second highest rank in the game, by the way, chat. That's legitimately insane that that's not in. I'm gonna leave that boost for him. Ooh, I was actually gonna pinch around him, but that works way better. I shot Korgs. Oh! Excellent! Ooh, not a good kickoff. You gotta go. Oh yeah, Corgi. Oh. No! I hit it a little too hard. Luckily, pink effed up. Go, 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 go. Nice. No! Dude, of all places that could have bounced. My bad. I wanted to top shelf it. I should have just put it on target. He did a good save too. I just thought, I didn't know it'd post right back in the middle. I gotta rush this. There you go. Blah, 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 blah. I always do that. Okay. Oh, I got underneath it. I was like, I know I can dunk that. Because it's not going to be great. I was trying to angle that into a pinch or something. That would have been wild. I'm going to assume he's going to freak out and rotate out. And I'm just going to back post that. Bang. Good save. Holy panic. I was about to say, I'm like, that guy was literally pissing himself. Oh, that was such a good flick too. I don't know who demoed there, that scared me. Okay, I was like, I think he's there, but as I turned around, I'm like, yo, he might have actually rotated out when he landed. Okay, get that Korg. Ooh. Hey, Mary. Bang! Bang! You can't be giving me that. Those are fun ones because you only have like 40 boosts to start it with, so you got to be like super careful on your pacing. But I was like, I'm at a good height that this flick is gonna go like top shelf and not get skied over. Good game though. I don't really get this guy's username on the other team, Windmill Lover. I don't know if I love windmills. I don't hate him though. Don Quixote fan? I mean, I guess. Hey, Luca. Play twos with me? No, I'm good. Turn. Good flick. Get that. That was a good play by him. He knew I was probably cutting that one. I was just hoping I'd cut it a little harder than he expected, maybe. Okay. Got it. Gotta go to bed. Bye. That was quick. Well, thanks for popping in, Luca. Appreciate you. Nice. I feel like I remember Xtrox or whatever. He seems like a guy who was whining at me the other day, but I can't remember. I think it's probably one of those games where like I had a mistouch and then he had a couple mistouches and we both just generally didn't play spectacular. And then he was like, wow, you suck. And the only reason we lost is because of you. And, you know, just classic like twos anger. Max Sutherland, thank you for the $1. How you doing? Pushing us over $10 in Super Chat goal. Some people just hate that 1 cent difference. We're gonna play this low. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna rotate up for that. I wouldn't have the angle. Didn't expect that pinch. That is why sometimes, chat, it is not ideal to challenge from the outside. All right, let me update Super Chat goal real quick. I saw it and I was like, nah, I have to donate to reach the goal. Well, thank you, Max. How you doing? I said need boost. I didn't really know what that meant. Kind of hard to lose to the side when you're playing the direct shot. I shouldn't have flipped in the middle. I was just trying to grab pads, but... I will say, admittedly, our team had a good run up to that. The guy just, I'm gonna argue, mishit that. Ooh. That's really nice on the delay flick. I don't know if he meant to get that type of touch, but it was really well done. Nice. That was not a good pass because I carried it too far, but I knew that guy was waiting for my flick, and I was like, I'm just gonna demo him. Teammate goes, no way. All right. My bad, I didn't realize you were getting cyber bullet. I thought you followed it. I saw him have like 60 boost on that, so I'm like, ah, that's enough that he can flick land and go before the other guy gets it. I did not realize he was getting bumped like as soon as he landed. Yeah, I was like, you're either gonna drop it or you're gonna try to air dribble. God damn it, dude. Couldn't get above it. Bad read. There's no way, dude, there's no way. That's so unfortunate. I was like, ah, it's okay, we'll get a 50, and two, it just unfortunately couldn't get off the wall fast enough. He got that way faster than I thought he would. That was not a serious touch by me, I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty bad. How do you have the boost for that? What the heck? You want that? Oh, right. Oh, sad. Trying to hit that along the line because I felt like that would be an easier chase from our teammate. Hello, Roma. Oh, I did not expect that guy to whip that horribly. Good demo. I'm just hitting it slightly to the side because it's a much harder clear for pink to get on. Okay, he should still be able to get that. Ha-ha! Made up for it! Missed the easy one, you score the harder one. Wow, that was actually a pretty decent read considering I pre-jumped that. That was so stupid. Don't do that at home, chat. That was literally the most easy open net cross map score. Man is just showboating. It's called entertainment, chat. Maybe you heard of it. Oh damn, St. Clair just swept Ball State in 0 league play. The team is good. Hi, Skyflower. Extra is the only character of Zero. That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, that looks like Zero. He's a content creator. I'm not gonna lie, chat. When you stream long enough and when you're like, knowing that you're making shorts off this stuff, there are times where I will purposely like go for something stupid that I normally wouldn't. And I'm just like, why'd I do that? Because like in my head, I was like, I know I'm subconsciously going for the clip. Like I know this goal would be fine if I scored it, but what if I just doubled it instead? And then I like mess up a double or I miss it and I'm just like, if I just scored that on the open net, that wouldn't have been any less well received or whatever. It just wouldn't have been a clip, you know? Whoa, I leaned away at the last. Why are you still, whoa, Rove, are you okay? Why did you land beyond me? What happened here? Hold on, I need to do this again. You... Regardless, it should have been a better shot for me. I should have just lobbed it back post, but I was kind of blown away. Rove was, did he have bumped the ceiling or something? That's the only expectation I have. I'm gonna give you that 100. Rove is a twos player through and through, you can tell. By the fact that he's not off the ball in the past 7 seconds. He's bumped up a wall, was not aware. That's a goal. Oh, never mind, bad hit. Oh, a bot. Rove was rotating all the way across. I'm like, oh, he's playing near post. That's a smart play. And then he just left, and I was like, oh. Perils are taking out ball cam, chat. I get credit for that. Pull shot. He said good stuff, DT. No. Yeah, all me. Sad. First showboating, now goal stealing. Yep. Any upcoming poker magic going on, String? Oh, that was a little wide. I was like, bleh. Also, String, I got your order emailed to me from Juvee. You weren't kidding. You fully did restock. I gotta hit them up actually because they sent me a first free case. They owe me another 2 free cases. I'm done for the SDR. I got PAX Unplugged right before Thanksgiving. That's just board gaming stuff. A board gamer? Like tabletop? Could have been better. Oh, that also works. I was trying to extend it out from the defense, but that works. We're dealing with some board games. Hartford has a big scene, lots of cool people. Ah, that's cool. We're the luckiest to ever do it. Yeah, these are not good goals, I gotta say. God, you people have never talked to a woman. No, I flipped the wrong way, dude. Spanishing with randoms and not even GC3 is so sad. I don't know, man. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I understand you're trying to win. Oh, you gave it away right there. Oh. Go grab that. Last minute to Christmas time? Hell yeah. All right, I don't want to touch that corner boost because I know my teammate's going to want that. He saved that flip reset way too much. If he just bumped me, that would have been fine. If that pinched in though, imagine. Ah, man, that's pretty easy, double 2. Oh wait, who got? I was about to say, I'm like, that mid boost I thought spawned. Okay, it's deflection. He got interfered with. That's fine. Catch that, catch that, catch that, catch that, catch that. Nice. Bump him. Oh, he almost bumped him. He almost got him. He almost got him. Oh, Rove, it's over. You got so much time. I'm gonna act like I don't have anything before I speed that back up. I almost got baited in by day one GC2 stuff. Guy lobs ball, stops using boost to make him seem like he's out, and then right as he lands, he boosts and beats the guy who's waiting. Again, that's something in twos I'm always trying to get better at, is not give away my hand of like being like, I'm gonna wait for this, because the moment you do that, they're just gonna go and chase that ball down, you know? I realized halfway through he had a good 50 on that. Teammate is... Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, you have to be back by now. All right. Oh, you went. Interesting. That's crazy that you went on that. Yeah. Wow, I'm not gonna lie, Orange should have won that. I didn't think they'd go for that because I was like, I'm gonna beat this guy, so therefore he's not gonna go because he doesn't want to give it the breakaway. And then he went, and then he missed, and that's what happens. Rove said sign. I say no problem. Let's make sure we can sign real quick. Well, if Rove comes in, his account is private, so I literally cannot sign his profile. Negative 200 MMR for everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, chat. Let's keep it grinding. My boss reminded me today in our meeting that we have the day off tomorrow, so I'm like, hell yeah. Unfortunately, I'm spending some of that day off traveling. I didn't realize that. Really played myself. Sega Boss a few games ago, and that guy almost hit like the nuttiest self-setup in the world, so. Max, thank you for the $4.99.
Sorry my man, with OTW like that you'll have to update the super chat goal again, lol.
Yeah, I can do that. Thanks so much, Max. Appreciate you. Mucho affection. You know what's crazy? How much this guy is about to get... Oh, never mind. I thought I was doing something else. I think you missed that. Local banana! I'm meeting with Pratt and Whitney, as well as Raytheon tomorrow. Oh. Well, I mean, they're the ones that are highly involved with veterans. The key is to not ask them how they're involved. Own goal? Ooh. Can't teach that read, chat. I'm literate as hell. Interesting. That's the way you aerial, and yet he still screwed it up. Sad. That was a good pass, just not fast enough. How you doing, Banana? How's your semester going? Have you had Skyline chili yet? I've heard that's the Akron cuisine you gotta try. And by heard, I mean constantly had Ohioans yell at me about it when I lived in Chicago. My lab mates were from, I think, a Ohio University, maybe not the. No, they were from the. It's funny because they would always be like, yeah, it's pretentious that they say the, it's so cringy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't really believe in that. And yet whenever they refer to their school, they would always say the. It's kind of a funny bit, though. Straight A's so far? Let's go. It's too easy for him. Oh, whoops. I got the touch that made me think I got a reset, but that was not actually nearly as close as it should have been. Skyline chili, I have to say, not impressive of a meal, so I wouldn't bother too much with it. It's just something that exists out there. Ohio State is in Columbus. Good to know. Whoa. I hate those OSU people, bunch of twats. Hell yeah! The OG! How the game's going? They're yike, but for the most part, good. They're romantically involved. Exactly, String Daddy. You get me banned by chance? Huh? He said, you get me banned, do you have power to do that? I'm super lost. Montage. Hi, Pipe. Oh, nice save. I didn't think you had it in you. Wow, you're getting cyberbullied, my bad. All right. Wow, I feel slipped. Woo, slaughter. We like a slot. I figured that would be fine. Just pop it over him. Has Play Versus reached out to you by any chance? Yes. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I did not sign that contract. I got it in my inbox, and I'm like, yep. And then I just moved on with my day. That type of shot that I just went for was one of the, he's not going to try that type of shots. Where the mere audacity of a guy to go for it is the only reason it works. I'll see you there. I mean, see. I wish it was a land. Dude, I miss frickin' lands. You have power to do that. I'm super lost on my team. My teammate just said, did you get me banned? I said, huh? He said, do you have power to do that? And then right as the game ends, he left. And I'm like, what? What's your rank? Albert, I'll give you a hint. It was on the screen. To be fair, I think you might have asked that before it popped up in the stream, so you get a pass for now, weenie. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh. We a junior. No. Good save. I had to kind of propel that forward after a bit, and I didn't have the lift. It is a land, but cast is remote, yes. That's how it was last year, I believe. Bonk! Nice fake. Oh, I almost recovered on that, I'm not gonna lie. Sad. Yeah, I miss lands, dude. I hate how few there are because budgets have been cut so much. I also wish Texas held more stuff. We have frickin' UNT and now Baylor and now UTD all with esports facilities. You can hold a LAN in a cool part of town. You even got a stage. Apparently UTD does have something coming up in the spring. I don't know if it's a LAN necessarily or a big tournament, but I'm gonna hit them up and be like, listen, you should use your students to cast this, but I would love to make a guest appearance or help out. Because I want to be part of that LAN environment, you feel me? Got any Bepic this weekend? Hell yeah. Oh, good flick. CC's coming up next spring, but I don't know when where that'll be. I think they're keeping it in Texas. I talked to the CEO last time. My only concern with CCC is that fuck it, I can say it publicly. They've been having money issues, so I don't know how that's resolved or what's going on. I saw they just took on some sponsorship to help foster scholastic esports at like Indian schools. So I'm guessing some big money international donors probably floating a check. LMAO! You missed! You missed! There's no way I beat both of those players and you didn't want a goal? That's wild, dude. I'm in actual disbelief at that. Yeah, I got paid like mad late, and a bunch of other people got paid mad late. Apparently they had, part of it was though that they did everything right, but then the sponsors like goofed up on their reimbursement, or they paid late, or they were like, oh, actually, I don't remember agreeing to that, and they were like hemming and hawing and turning it into a whole like legal, like bitch fest. So that's part of it. I over-adjusted on that. It was pretty easy, actually. Backboard. Oh my god, he actually did. I'm so sorry. Dude, I always complain no one ever backboards me. This guy finally does, and I get off the backboard. I'm a horrible person, chat. Sheep circle. Ah. I left you out to dry, teammate. I'm sorry. Hi, GT. Bro says my fault as if he didn't have 0 boost and getting bumped. But yeah, they said we're not sure if we're gonna go back to Esports Stadium Arlington, the CCT people. They said they did want to keep it in Texas. And I was like, oh, like San Antonio or something? Because I know they have a really cool arena. And they were like, I don't know, maybe Frisco, which would be sick because that's exactly where I live. So I'd be like, that'd be lit. I actually don't know where they would host it. There is a convention center near a pretty big mall up there. So I'm like, it's probably what they're talking about, to be honest. But I could sidestep that. Oh, that's, never mind. Akron beat Winthrop. Whoa, my finger slipped on that, my bad. Akron beat Winthrop in NACE playoffs. Winthrop's been taking mad losses lately. It's kind of wild. Which I'm happy with because it shows the parity. Any top team could be any other top team, just like it should be. Oh, my bad. Not a good pass. Honestly, he kind of gave me that near press. If I lightly pinched that across the middle, that might have been a better. I don't know. I don't know how to approach that. That was a tough one. Congo been cooking lately. I mean, them and St. Clair, this whole split. We interviewed Arju, and they said, like, literally no one can beat us. Thing is, they go to LAN and immediately get beat. But in league play, they're kind of kicking everyone's ass, so. Okay, so in Champ League, we had Novanta, one of the CRL casters on, and he was slandering Ball State like crazy. And then Ball State got on broadcast and started winning everything. And so he backed off and said, you know what, that's, it's fine, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Ball State just got swept by St. Clair, and Novanta immediately posted a picture of Idris Elba from, like, Stringer from The Wire on the wheel of the car, and he goes... Just like, dude is actually saying, there goes Ball State, disappointing again. That's super funny, dude. That is really funny. Play these 50s. Ooh, I tried to slot that pass into his path, but I hit it too hard. Ooh, I did mean to go underneath him, but not like that. Oh, we both have the exact same idea. What's going on? Oh, I had no faith you had that. I don't know why, I just... With a name like Jolt. That Jolt sounds like... Wait, it actually might be. Is Jolt like a soda from a video game? Or is there such a thing as Jolt Cola? Am I making that up, chat? Why does no one believe me? It's because I have 15 boosts and I wasn't gonna shoot it, wow? Maybe. Probably. Oh, turn. Hello? Goal? That works. Good job, Bean Boy. Can I? I was about to file a complaint, dude. You guys are just bumping me like crazy. All right. I knew he was not going to chow that super cleanly, so I'm like, that's probably fine. I'm dead. Way you approach that is probably your teammate bumps for you. I mean, yeah, but he's behind me, so it's not really like super clean. My rage at players not bumping the guy in front is when they're equal with me and going even faster or have like momentum or whatever, and they just kind of stare at the player, and it's like, buddy, it is so obvious that there's only one player who could possibly get in the way. It's just those meddling kids and their stupid dog. Hey, Blancos. What is going on? B-boy, wide open. Ah, you freaking pansied out, dude. He was playing too doubtful. You gotta be aware. Nah, I knew I was gonna be late, but I'm like, I can get close enough where it'll be. Oh no! The one time where double is the worst possible thing. I don't think he realized that was a good pass. I think he was just like, oh, I can get that. That's insane that you missed that. I'm just gonna call that a tactical genius, because otherwise, Sag. Oh wait, we're not. I thought we were tied. Anyone else see that ghost touch? Give me a seizure. Chat, I finally made the post, by the way. People say that I look like Jake Gyllenhaal on stream. So I made a post to show what I actually look like then to them. That's the there's a tweet tweet thing going around. I don't see it, but here's a side by side. I feel like it's mostly just the beard and I'm a white dude. I think that's it. I think that's all you guys are seeing. I don't see the brow seems a little different. His nose is a little like more straight. I don't know. Either way. Just something I thought was silly, kind of silly. I see it and disagree. I mean, I don't think it's that. I'm not saying it's like we share nothing in common or whatever. It's more so just like, I don't see it as like a doppelganger. That's the same guy, right? All right, Hamilton. All right, bucko. I will say there was this Australian streamer that did that trend. She looks exactly like Mikey Madison. You guys know who that is. I shall lurk. All right. See you around. Yeah. Too fast. How you doing? In the words of Kyle, I'm a useless human being until I play more twos. That's what he said to me one day. And changed my perspective forever. This reads for Kyle, by the way. Just kidding. Next one. We're finally back in GC3. We're actually, I think I've literally played more twos than threes this season. I'm not gonna lie. The question marks. What's up, Ed? How are things here? Do well. Working in a, I don't know the last time I talked about it. I'm working in a sales job. It's going well. Got esports stuff still in the pipeline, doing CRL obviously. Hopefully we can do have some involvement in the greater epic esports scene. I don't know what Blast is doing. Blast when they did Fortnite, around this time they started making talent shakeups and interesting like new formats with hiring talent and who's gonna work what and whatnot. So kind of curious if they're gonna do anything like that in Rocket League. That tends to be their main vibe. How you doing, Kyle? What you been up to? Oh no. Also hear that? Yeah. It's been the stream's been pretty good. It's kind of up and down. I'm learning twos is such like a vibes game mode where you just gotta like sense your teammate, like what are their vibes gonna be like, and then you play off that. Oof, I didn't read that well at all. You're dead. Oh. Oh boy. Whoa, what the heck? I couldn't bend my nose down. Yeah, honestly, I think we both should just instant forfeit right there. That's kind of crazy. On fort. I don't know if you know, I got married a few months back, so figuring out married, thought, oh my, I feel like that probably was something on the timeline, but there was a period in which I was not checking like Twitter at all throughout the day, so I maybe missed that. Holy crap, congrats. Everybody say congrats too fast. Wait. Very cool. I never posted about it on Twitter. Oh, well, there, I feel a lot better now. I was about to say, I feel like that would be like a permanent stamped memory in my brain, but I guess not. I jumped way too early for that. Air fryers are pretty nice. Air fryers are nice. You know what's crazy, actually? My sister, her friend got married, and you know how there's like a wedding registry? Apparently they didn't do it digitally because they're, what's the word, stupid. So this, people were all buying this stuff for their new house that they're gonna move into or whatever. And apparently 6 different people got them air fryers. So they just suddenly had 6 air fryers boxed in their kitchen. And they're just like, what are we supposed to do with 6 air fryers? And I'm like, I mean, you can prep a whole dinner that way. You have one of them making the apps, one of them making the main course, little chicken thing. You can make wings on the side. You can have a dessert in there if you chuck in. A fun fact, chat, one thing I've learned to do that's kind of fun. Buy graham crackers. Buy extra large marshmallows, like the ones that are like the size of your fist, and lay them down in a basket, like with a tin lining, and then break up any type of chocolate you want, and then like insert it into the marshmallows, and then air fry it for like 10 minutes at 300. And it like perfectly crisps the marshmallows and turns it into like basically like a dippable salsa type s'mores thing. It's really nice. It's a good dessert. Goated for a date night. Consider it. Ooh, I like the part where I suck. Aw. Throws into a pot like that, that's what I'm saying. They eventually ended up giving some away, but I just thought that was so funny to just Imagine going to someone's kitchen and a whole section of their counter is just freaking air fryers. Like, oh, you guys really love air frying. It's like, yep, never can have enough. Almost one for every day of the week. I always measure how rich someone is based on whether or not they have that, like, that oven that's built into the wall. You guys ever seen those? Every richer, like, $1 million house around Dallas has that. If you look on Zillow or whatever. Double ovens? Nah, 6 air fryers, yeah. Take care. You too, T-Vast. Thanks for the raid. I'll take care of your children. I'm kind of really bad at this game, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. I didn't guess. Kind of risky. And every single time they get huffy in the quick chat. Honestly, it's funny to me when you're playing competitive and someone goes for a bump. See, the thing is, like, if you're chasing bumps and demos and all you're doing, yeah, I understand why you're being like, holy crap, dude, get off me, blah, blah, blah. But I always love it when you demo someone like once and they're like, wow, great job, real fair. Yeah, you freaking piece of garbage. And they're just like getting rage filled. I'm like, dude, it's one bump. Like, it's part of the game. Calm down. People get way too upset about that. They're acting like it's like flag football. Whoa, unnecessary roughness. Oh, that's a good goal, I'm not gonna lie. I had no faith he was able to do that. I was end up where I don't want to be. Be how it is, brother. Well, he reacted really quickly to that. I think he was playing for the 50, and then suddenly he was just like, oh. I have to ask, what's your favorite CRL team? Of course, that guy just had me a little beat. Oh, wow, good follow. Not gonna lie, losing is one thing, but losing to randoms, it hurts. They're not even partied up. And they're farming us. Turn. Simple tap, then flick. That's crazy. That's crazy. What the frick? Or just freaking mustied into an air dribble? Wow. That guy was way more heads up than I thought. Close one. Ain't no way he's spamming. I love Ball State. PSU, good shout. Oh man, he lost my GC3. All right, Q's asking to play. I have no idea who this is, but he's pretty good, so I'll take a Q. All right. Hey, Cozy's on. I didn't see that. What's he up to? He's in a private match. Yeah, he might be doing collegiate scrims. Hot single in your lobby. Q plus taco, queso tacos. Can't think of other names. I asked him what's up and they said the sky. Damn. She might be the one, chat. Ooh. I didn't even fast over that. I was just zooming. So anyway, I started blast. Go and get out there. Yeah, I was like, they're definitely out of boost there. Just to max, I'm genuinely lost where you got this boost from. Ooh. Nice. She sounds perfect. Unfortunately, if someone asks you what's up and you say the sky, that's dad humor, which means this is definitely a dude. You're getting catfish. What the fuck? There it is! Own goal! Let's go, gaming! That's a bold move, honestly, to attack the ball from that angle. I think he was just trying to tag me for the demo. I don't think he expected me to get out of the way and just cut it. Oh no! Just like we drew it up, chat. I can't believe I didn't flip fast enough on that one. I needed to get underneath it, but I thought, but pinch the ball together like a cute couple. A couple that pinches together stays together. Wait, hold on. That doesn't sound agreeable. What? What? Honestly, I don't know why. I didn't think he could get around it. I thought he was a little farther away. I like you. They put the ball in net more times than all of NA Rocket League. Yes. Ball on net? Furiously scribbles notes. This could change everything. Just trying to make sure I go straight down the middle on that read. Oh my god, if he got that flick over me, I would have screamed. The scream I scrumped. I lost that one pretty early on. That was bad air dribble. Either way. Nope! Sad. I got it at first. That was a really good touch by that last guy. That scoop underneath. Screamed without the S. What? That's for the paying patrons on another site. As if you're stealing that from me, bucko. Boop. Looking like Shaq out there. Reminder, everybody on YouTube, if you guys are new, drop a sub. And if you are old, unsub. Get the fudge out. Cause I'm sick of y'all. I need fresh blood in here. That's why you keep your channel active and entertaining and energetic. You cull all the old folk. Bring the new flesh. Not gonna lie, kind of sniped that. That just close up Rocket League wheels, you know, feet picks. Yes. Literally could not have shot anybody. That's kind of crazy. I'm not subbed to any YouTube channel. Let me know when there's a Dom button. Damn, that's crazy. What would that even be like? It notifies a YouTuber when someone... Oh. Notifies the YouTuber when someone else wants to watch your video? I don't even know. I thought we were a bit more online for that read, so I was like, I'll go upfield. I swear my power slide is broken. Uh-oh. Not gonna lie, these guys are kind of farming my kickoff. Oh, I was playing as 50. Ugh, Cloud. How dare you? Ooh, teammate with a schnoip? Look at that back post finish. Bang. Past 2 defenders. P. Thomas just dominated your channel. You owe them 1 cent ad revenue. Damn. Do you guys remember the James Franco spelling bee skit from SNL? Dirty little pig boy. Okay, I was like, he's gonna have to cut it to the back post, so. I do not know that one. Look up SNL James Franco. It's really funny. It's what I think about whenever I think of like Dom. Let's call it fake. Yeah, this little pig boy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home, but this little piggy's a dirty little pig boy. That's well, I don't want to ruin the punchline, but it's a really funny skit. Drew, thank you for the $4.99. What's up with Drew? Oh. I was getting a little over cocky on that one, my bad. I thought he had a higher 50, so I was like, I'm gonna try to demo this guy. I just got off, I lost to a champ 2 to He's in the finals. I'm sorry, buddy. Had to get to the goal. Appreciate you. Goal? Close one. Oh, nice flick. That's a crazy chase. That's a crazy, I bumped you! Oh, he did not hit it like that. I guarantee he did not mean to do that, but okay. That's a good goal. Man. Definitely the best team we've played in a bit. That's kind of a goal you can only say by pre-jumping, so that's step one. Also, we can maybe pinch that. Sag. Winnable. Appreciate the dono, Drew. Very kind of you. Put that at 25. If you win at least 2, all right. Oh, I was going for 50, but that works. Nice lot. Okay. Whoa! Dude, that would have been so smooth! I would have creamed. Wait, what? Whoa. You don't know me, Kyle. Keep it middle so I can go steal his corner. Game. Oh, what a heads up play by being a blockhead. That's crazy. Bro literally just hit the brakes and let me run into him so he could block me from getting that. Look at that. Wow, wowza. I should have flipped, and then at least then I would have demoed him. Wouldn't have been a counter. Oh. Okay, well, that works. I'm glad you found it. Little big boy comes from the dirt. I've been told that is an inappropriate word to use for a middle school spelling bee. I apologize. Your next word is Europhiliac. Definition, please? Europhiliac. One who derives sexual pleasure from being urinated on. Europhiliac. Or being treated like a toilet. Any Europhiliacs in chat? Yeah, just trying to build the community, you know how it is. Look at this guy's control, oh my god. What a spot to join in on. Hello, Birdie. His just delivery is so, like, authoritative the whole time. That's honestly the thing that makes me laugh the hardest about it. He's fighting the laugh the entire thing. It's really funny. Honestly, a little bit more boost. That was actually a really nice sidewall musty. Oh, go off the ceiling, you bot. Ugh. I didn't jump high enough. I could have helped him out there. Like the golden shower. Whoa, whoa! My shower, first of all, is sterling silver. No, it's a SNL skit with James Franco from a while back. There's a line in which he talks about Europhilia. He's fast. Bonk. The modern term is water sports. No. No. Not really sporting, is it? You just gotta keep them on a string, chat. Yeah, Kalahari? Calamari? We're gonna fake that. They're both staring at me, and then out of nowhere for the blind spot. Whoop. Kalahari? It's a water. Wow, okay, my brain did not parse that. It says it's a water park slash hotel combo. I read that as, oh, it's a water slash hotel. And so my brain was like, oh, it's like a water slash juice or something. And it's like water slash hotel. And I'm like, it's like, wait, hold on. It's a building you can drink? Double or nothing? Yeah, I'll take that action. Just trying to slow it down. Oh, that was kind of an insane pass, am I gonna lie? I did not even mean to do that. I mean, just like I drew it up. Whoa, what the? Oh. Ah, not the back post I wanted. Collagious, yes, how you doing? How are the games tonight? How are the gamers partaking in the games tonight? Welcome in, everybody. I'm Dana Taco, CRL caster, hence the bend. Oh my God! Chat, we had the open net. Unfortunately, Q has been playing well tonight, but he will be going in my next teammate mistake montage. Oof. Let's call that a change up and not just a straight up whiff. But anyway, we're a CRL caster, hence why we have the analyst tag. So you might have heard my voice around the scene, watching Collegiate Rocket League. Other than that, GC3 SSL, welcome in, everybody. Drop a follow if you need it. Yo. 7-hour broadcast. You guys are starting the freaking crack of dawn over there. 4 o'clock Central when you're starting. What? You guys literally clocked out of work and immediately began that stream. Ooh. I'm such a bot. I knew he had that fake the moment I jumped, and I was just like, I didn't adjust that well. He like stopped boosting and I was like, frick, dude, I'm boned. I shouldn't have gone for the boost, that was greedy. I should have stayed in the play. Forced a fleek or something. Oh, try to get around him. All right, good pre-jump. I was about to say, I'm like, you're going for a plan B, buckaroo? Whoa. Can I get tips to hit champ? Don't do what I just did. Nice. But yeah, I would say if you are trying to hit champ, you should be focusing on keeping the ball close off the wall and obviously making sure your fast arrow is locked in. A lot of people think they have a good fast arrow and then they actually probably do it correctly about like only like 40% of the time. Did he just mac diff into a reset? Who is this man? Ooh, double. Ooh, it's so easy. It's so easy for him. It's so easy. Woo! Grab that. I was gonna air dribble that, but like halfway up, I was like, I actually didn't get a good take on that initially, so I'm just gonna waste a lot of boost. Easy enough. Calm vibes here. Shut up, Stephanie! How dare you accuse me of being calm? I almost said accom me of being accused. That's not how it works. That's not how language works. All right, guys, hydration. All right. There you go. I know you guys like to make sure I'm hydrated. Oh, we got back to GC3. Cool. Wait, we already GC3. No, we're not. Okay, cool. Stop. What was the wager between Drew and y'all? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I think it's I win the next two. Hey! Unfortunately, man of my words. GG's, I'll be in here more. Drew, thank you so much. Yeah, it was $5 if I win my next two games, and then we won. He said double or nothing.
Unfortunately, man of my word. GG's, he'll be in here more.
Thanks so much for the dono, Drew. You're pitting my hypothetical fictional kids through college. Bonk. How old are you? I am 46. The tip is to moisturize, chat. Rank? This is GC3. Oh, I thought he was bumping him. -1. I'm 30 on the dot. Sure. You're fine. Nice fitty. Don't look like a GC. I'm GC3. I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that? I feel like ranked always looks a little slower than what you expect. The amount of champs who come into my chat who are like, I don't know if you're a GC, this looks like my games, and then they get into like our viewer games and play against other GC3 or SSL players, and they like physically cannot touch the ball. They're like, oh my god, I guess you are a higher rank. It looks like plat-ish. Bait used to be believable. Bump. Nice, well done. Bonk. Unfortunately, from that angle, that is not savable. Oh, finger slipped on that left stick. That's tough. I think he might have got bumped. Drew, I'm gonna stop you right there. I do not want to hear the conclusion of that joke. I really hope that it is a very normal and not weird joke that depicts you as basically kind of racist. So let's just not tell that joke, and I'm just gonna assume that it was a well-natured non sequitur. What's the Uber driver? Okay, very cool. I'm not a fan of any other type of joke in that genre. Okay. No, dude, I was like, I'm gonna get boned if I don't chow that, but I also don't want to lose it in the middle. And then he still out 50 me. Oh, he just gave me the shot. I didn't realize. I thought he was playing a 50. And that works. Okay, cool. Well. So I was playing that 50. I'm surprised he just let me shoot that. If I took like an extra like 1 second, that's top shelf. But oh well. Guess you gotta pay attention. Ooh, did not expect the second guy to go. I thought he had a worse angle. Not really the angle I wanted. Nice. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Oh man, I am getting such janky first touches. Okay. Oh my god, I was looking downfield to see where the goalkeeper went, and I was not paying attention to the bounce. I thought I had it read, so I just glanced up real quick. Noise save. You would miss that? Okay. Nice. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, that actually kind of can be dangerous if we pinch that. So I'm like, I need to get around this and like side flip and take like all the pixels of my card, put behind that. And it worked. Oh. Almost worked. Hell yeah. Gamer! Alright. Let's get the dono updated. We'll put that to 35. Thank you again, Drew. I think this hot singles India talker, they keep giving you MMR. I gotta slide into those Steam DMs, dude. Hey girl, you like sales professionals who are living in Texas? Not gonna lie, I was trying to skim that off the crossbar to pinch that, and was not really calculating how high I hit that on the first touch. Could I have done better with that? No, I think that was literally unsavable. That's what I'm gonna choose to believe. I meant to get around that. Nice. I mean, what is MMR but a number? That is true. Can't let MMR control your life, chat. Caps lock, my bad. No, that was just your soul yearning to be expressed. That was a really delayed reset, but I also wanted to try to play into that. Oh, you know, it's actually really funny, chat. There's a delicious burrito place that is not nearby my apartment, but if you drive a little bit out of the way, you can get to it. It's called Burritos Los Angeles, and I looked, and there's no location in Los Angeles. And I Googled why it's called that, and they're like, well, none of the owners are from Los Angeles. We just thought it would be a cool name. And I'm like, feels rude. Like, feels like it should be illegal. Oh? I tried to put that purposely kind of low to make sure the read wasn't super on board. Nice. I thought we were differently spaced. That might be a bump. Oof, okay. Wow, you really whiffed that ball. Why'd you? Oh, wow, what a save. Nice. Good counter. Let's go, bang. If you look in the MMR, it's a phone number. That was the joke. Thanks, Sheep, for understanding me. Maybe. I mean, can you imagine, though, like, going into... like chatting with someone and then being like, yo guys, got that chick's number, and then just 4 numbers. It's like 4 digits. Everyone's like, buddy, I don't know if that's a phone number. It's like, what do you mean? You said MMR is a number. No, not like that. The worst part about that is I knew exactly what he's about to do, and he still got it past me. I was like, yeah, you're not going to take that to the corner. You're going to cut. As you see, I break right here, and then I still let him cut over me. Yike. 4 digits more digits than I've ever gotten. The first time I actually got a woman's number, she wrote it in my yearbook. And that's how we knew it was on, chat. That's a type A woman right there, chat. She literally just said, you should text me sometime. And then 3 are very aggressive smiley faces, like, get the hint! And I'm like, all right, geez, settle down over there. Thank you, Holy. That was a very easy double, and I butchered it. I like oot name, maybe new sub. I'm sorry, what ulti? I like your name, maybe? R and T are next to each other. You know what, chat? That's Dr. Reasoning right there. Beat Thomas is little pig boy, question mark? Bang! Nice. I am just a dirty little pig boy. I quote that all the time with my college friends. The little pig boys from the dirt that comes up a lot. Hello, my friend. We meet again. Hello, Piquet. Gerard Piquet. B Thomas comes to the dirt. I didn't think we'd be that aggressive on Fort. We played yesterday. We did not, dude. We definitely did not. You sure? I am sure. The reason I know is because this is a bit you do, Peak, where you say, yeah, we played yesterday, because you came into the stream the other day and you were like, hey, we played. And then I'm like, hey, fun fact, I didn't play yesterday. So I know this is a bit because you say this every stream. And even on the days I did not even boot up Rocket League in a 24-hour period, you're like, oh yeah, we played. No, you didn't. You would know if you played me because I got a green tag. I'm the only Dana Doggo that has a green tag. That cucks would have been so nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't think I see through your bit? Bro is actually so smooth with it. Look at this chat. I say, is it skip? Hi, Soto. Oh, you had way more boost than I thought. What the fuck? Did you see that corner? He got it right as it spawned, dude. That's crazy. I was about to say, I'm like, how the heck did he get that boost? He had like 20 or 30. Wow, I thought the corner was taken, so that's why I was like, ah, that's how he's not gonna get there. What do you mean, green tag? That. Ooh, I didn't expect us to get dribbled on Fort. Are you a Super Saiyan? No, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, green tag. On the scoreboard, I have a little CRL analyst thing. It's a Pokemon. It is not a Pokemon peak. No! We're getting farmed on these rotations, they're bad. You lost me at no DBZ, bye. See you later, D3. Enjoy your freaking 4 episodes of, oh my god, he's powering up. What are his power levels? And then it cuts to people going, and then, he's powering up. Just 20 minutes of that for 4 episodes straight. Won't be nice. I mean, that's just what DBZ is. Even as a kid, I was watching this. I'm like, yo, this kind of goes hard when you get through these 7 episodes in a row of stall. How to know the lore if you don't watch? Because I watched, guys, you didn't grow up with Toonami like I did on Cartoon Network. I watched Inuyasha, OG Naruto through that, DBZ. Inuyasha's the one I definitely remember the least about, but it's so beautiful. It looks so good. Nice shot. Wait, frickin' what? I'm sorry, side boost was gone and the corner was gone, and I was like, wait, hold on. I did not realize I just gave him that dribble. I also didn't think he'd catch up to it, but still, it's yike. Do you know haiku? 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables? I just think of the Game Grumps thing where every haiku has to end in it's snowing on Mount Fuji. Man, we are getting farmed unnecessarily. I think every one of these goals has been kind of like a giveaway. I don't know why I rushed that. I knew he didn't have a flick. I was just hoping he would take slightly more. I mean, ultimately, there's only one anime I respect, and that's Hamtaro. I think that might be too deep of a cut for my audience right there. What time is it? Because it's 4 a.m. in the EU. It is 11:30 where I live in the United States. Yeah, it kind of makes sense why you're tired. I don't know why you're up at 4 a.m. I think we're the same age? Maybe. No, I meant for that in the ceiling. And it was weird at the start? Oh, yeah. Like, night shift doesn't exist? I mean, most people, I feel like, I don't know if they would work the night shift. I think sometimes you're just degenerate teenagers who just stay up really late. These are like, this is literally the only team that has beat me today in the past like hours from twos. I said consummate V's, consummate. That is it's legitimately the only team that has beaten us today. Calling it a night? No, I'm just I'm gonna consummate a bit in the face. That happened once. This is literally the only party they're gonna give us tonight. I'm just sick of him. I've never understood that. Every time I've ever gotten sick, I'm more sleepy than usual. I can't relate to staying up. Sounds like you're a freak. Nice, Bardon. Well, I wasn't wrong. Daps time. I don't bias. I'm trying to sleep. All right, see you, Aldi. Good night. I still definitely stand by this one. I mean, even in this year, Golden Boy's still getting some work, I think. I wonder, honestly, what a lot of esports people are doing with their time lately. Especially with how much gigs have fallen off a cliff. He's still popping. Is he still the host for Val? I don't know why I didn't think he'd score that. These are the guys, they're the only good players we played all day in twos. Ugh, it's your bot. So primary host for VCT? Okay, that's what I thought. I feel like VCT has so many people shuffle in and out, I always forget like who actually is a host or... There's no way you let me Nothing, you're such a piece of shit. God damn it. I hate it when players are smart. I hate it, dude. I hate it. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna cut that because he won't suspect that. And then he literally just stood still and let me shoot it at him. Any power and that's in. And I'm like, is that what you want? Is that what you want, buddy? Oh. You're too far away. All right, sounds like we're overcomplicating. Hello? Whoa, whoa! You did not even cut it! How did you demo me and not touch the ball? What? You cut on that ball, I didn't touch it, and you demoed me? I'm not even understanding what's happening right now. I was thinking, all right, if I get demoed here, it's fine, I'll get a 50. Literally everything that could have gone wrong on that play. Nice shot, okay. Ooh. Yeah, Abs Crazy did not pan out. I still think Abs Crazy probably to this day is probably the best player in Indian RL history. Not much of an option, but you know. Nice cut. Was the butt shot you ever hit? I had a really smooth air dribble into a double tap. That was like, that sounds pretty basic, but it was the smoothest goal I've ever hit. You still didn't find an 8-back, but nothing compared to Sphinx? Oh yeah. I mean, he's getting up there too, isn't he, like 26 or whatever? How did that work? Hell yeah. Hello, Tatum. Good cut. By the way, anybody, if you guys are new, the YouTube stream's doing pretty lit right now. Drop a sub if you're new. Drop a $100 donation if you're nasty. Wait, what? Nice fake. Ooh, I did not expect you to backflip. My bad. I saw him trailing back. I thought he was just gonna pass it off. I did not realize he was gonna go on that. Oh no. If I tackle a car, if you're really cool. Yeah, no one here is that cool though. Man, I miss having my car. So many tiny things just about having a car that you just forget about, like the convenience aspect. Rotate. I was so slow on that because I was like, it's okay, he's got the touch. He missed that by literally 1 pixel, our teammate. Ah, and then I couldn't beat him by like a pixel again. Dude, this game slowly getting thrown away. I'm gonna leave that boost. Or just kidding, I'm not. Ugh. You look right for boot camp. That's what short hair, I guess, is. Please! Yay! Oh my god. Ah! Bro, we throw this game. Dude, that guy barely didn't bump me there. Remember the original cross-region GOAT, Drippe, went to Evil Geniuses and then immediately imploded his career and no one ever heard of him again? Sad. Hi, Dialblock Native. This is a good back and forth we have against these guys, but my god, these guys are so much more difficult to play against than anyone else. I feel like they're also in the same position where we're both just trying to rank up. Well, we didn't lose. No, we did not. Playing against Gooners, chat. Playing against Gooners! Who has more YouTube or Twitch chat? Probably YouTube. I'd have to guess. I don't know. Anyway, YouTube, drop sub if you're new. Typically GC3 SSL. Trying to get back to SSL. Try to get it for 2s. We've never actually tried to go for it in 2s. I usually get to like 1800, like low 1800 in 2s and then stop playing, so I've never actually tried to go for it. Bruisers went to OCE and still struggling to close to top 4 in EU. I think we're honestly just gonna get those guys. Hi, Victor, welcome back. Any advice because I'm trying to get a diamond? In diamond, you should be working on your fast aerial and consistency. On top of obviously like playing off the wall, so being able to like, you know, jump, hit, stuff like that, you know? Or, you know, defensively, being able to jump and just angle your car. Sounds basic, but again, lower ranks as you go up, chat, you want to focus on fundamentals. It's not really important if you can flip reset, or if you can freaking musty it or breezy or whatever. It's about being able to get the touch you're looking for more often than you're not. Oh, it's Draux. There's gonna be a sweaty game as well, I think. Not a great kickoff. Not a great. My hand's getting kind of clammy, that's part of it. Uh-oh. Oh no, you're sweaty. Oh my god, these people have never touched a woman in their entire lives. Ugh. These kids make me mad. I mean, these guys are the sweatiest of twos players. They're Spanish kickoffing. They're going for kind of trick kickoffs each time. Ah, you delayed it. Holy shite, dude. I have 3 girlfriends. Absolutely no way bro's actually spying on the stream. I have 3 girlfriends, you're the first one? Damn. Talk, what's the meaning of life? I'd probably say collecting as many Funko Pops as humanly possible. I think that's in the Bible. Come forward. My depth perception was cucked on that, holy. Okay, flicks the corner out. I was like, no one's there. I know he's just lobbing that to lob it. That's crazy that you actually went and stayed on the sideline right where I hit it. I was assuming like you'd rotate back a little bit. Oh! Full shot, almost. I got bumped around the boost, love it. This is a weird game lobby. Yeah. What? No scam. They could hear go by my car, sad. Go! And dude, I even put it low and he saved it, sad. Ugh. I saw him pre-jump as he backed up. I was like, wait a minute. Nice. Slow but steady. Gaming. Admittedly, gaming is a catchphrase. Comes from watching Little Aggie. Every time he's speedrunning and hits something, he's like, gaming! Nice. Slowly. Not the meme, just the score. You're predicting it's 6-7? Okay. I didn't realize how old 6-7 was as a meme until I was watching the Energy After movie for like the documentary for the World Championship run, and Daniel was quoting like the 6-7 meme, and I'm like, that many months ago was a meme? Ah, man, I thought they were, for some reason, less coordinated in that singular moment. That would have been actually kind of sick if we scored that. Sure. Ooh. Where the frick is your boost? Where the frick is your boost? I'm sorry, I didn't see him go to the I need to see this again. He had 100 that old, what the I did not see him get the boost at all. I thought he was at 40, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. He's just gonna carry it up and wait. And then suddenly he just keeps going, and I'm like, hello? All right. Close. All right, GG's. Here with my son, catch this game before bed. Hey, Joe. I think I'm done with twos, honestly. Twos is getting a little too sweaty, and my brain is not turned on enough to actually compete in that lobby. Can't see. GG's, it was fun. Yeah, GG's. My brain is off. Like 2 threes, then get off. All right, peace, Q. So we're gonna play a little bit of threes until a loss, and then we're gonna go to bed. Good night, hey guys. My son says good night. Good night, Joe. You know what I saw someone get today, and now I'm like craving it a lot? You guys ever have Culver's? It's about that time. Have a good night, y'all. F67. Hell yeah. Boop. I don't know how many games they're actually gonna get. I just realized. We'll give it another 45 seconds. If we don't get a threes game in that, then I'm just gonna go to bed. Yeah, because threes is like pretty dead lately, especially late at night. So I don't know if we're gonna get it. And I am not awake enough for a ones queue. Oh. I don't think I can order Culver's, but I really want it. They also have I think a concrete mixer. Super good. It's like a kind of like an ice cream. It's yeah. I mean, I don't know why I say it's kind of like ice cream. It is ice cream. It's so good. All right, final game of the night. I think, chat. Win or lose. Let's make it a win. Oh, it's Wake. My boy. I don't lose at Wake. Fun fact. Ooh, not like that. I was trying to back pass though. I like it, Wake. Wait, that's mine. That's my stat. Let's go. $26-mile-an-hour screamer, chat. The defense couldn't even fathom that shot going in. He might have that. He do not. Oh, no one's going for that. What the? Oh, whoops. I thought I had another pad. I was like, why am I slowing down? Hitting that above. Oh, no, our third backed out. Or maybe got bumped. I was like, it would have been kind of clean. Oh. KROTY, Korean Rookie of the Year. It's the only possible thing that that name could stand for. Also, I'm asking this as someone who's not familiar with baseball. I know Japan is like crazy big into baseball. Does Korea have a similar affinity for baseball? Like, are there Korean players sent to majors? I don't know off the top of my head. Yes? Okay. Massive? Massive! Hell yeah, let's go. If only we can get them to Rocket League. Honestly, I don't know if I want to contend with Koreans in video games. And NA and Mina never won again. Oh my god, that was such a smaller bounce than I thought. Yeah, I'm running out of steam in chat. I'm missing the easy reads. Jung-Hoo Lee? Okay. Ooh, good save. Had the double. It's really quiet. I mean, it's midnight. Which is why I'm telling people on YouTube, drop a sub. I'm probably gonna get off after tonight, or after this game. And then we can resume our SSL climb another day. Yeah, I was like, that's a little too high. It's fine. We're fine. We're not fine. Okay. We're fine again. We're not fine. We're fine again. Trying to hit that in between him. Makes him a bit more unnatural. No one talking? Again, it is super late. For Europe, it's like 4 a.m. Even later than that. For NA, it's midnight. Oh. Lurkers are the backbone of any stream, chat. No shame in that. I told you guys, we don't lose with Wake. That was a really bad rotation by me. It's okay. Wake has boost. Noise. Noise. No, what the heck? Dude, I think they were all waiting for him to do something else. Wake just kept moving forward, waiting for a 50, and they just never touched it. Ooh. How you doing, Zig? Okay, well, I bumped him. Surely we don't get countered in the very last play of regulation. Let's go! Gamer! Okay, chat, we're gonna go to bed. My brain is off. I can barely read anything, and these are not even, like, hard games right now. So, wow, of course the viewership is peaking right now. Screw you guys on YouTube! I'm trying to go to bed. I was watching the amazingly eventless Eagles game. Eagles are looking sussy. Force an own goal? I did several times this stream. That'll be in a stream. But anyway, sub if you guys are new on YouTube, because my viewership is actually starting to go up again, which is nice. Much blessings to all of you. But outside of that, yeah, I'll be streaming May. No, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming honestly for the rest of the week, unfortunately, because I'm on a business trip. Tomorrow I fly out, and I'm like, technically it's a holiday. I'm not going working, but then I realized I actually. My flight leaves at like 2 or 3, so I'm like, I can't really stream. I'm not doing a morning stream. I'm not waking up and streaming. I got stuff to do. But anyway, good night, everybody. Thanks for timing in, and your viewership peaks. I know, it's literally going up still. It's like 75, 76, 77, so it sucks. Anyway, regardless, thank you guys so much for the donations. Sub if you're new. I will be scheduling videos for every day I'm gone, so hopefully I'll be able to cram that in today and tomorrow, and yeah, we'll go from there. Peace.